Welcome back to the ranked Switch Sports Golf League. I have been on a little bit of a tear recently. My last ranked video was probably my best performing video ever. I performed the best, not in terms of YouTube analytics. And then I played a few games offline, gained some more ELO. So I'm somewhere in the 1700s. I don't know exactly. You know, obviously I edited everyone's ELO and rank on screen. But we're back, and I think I'm going to try to push for top 30 in this video. It's probably a reasonable target.
Nice shot.
I did drop a few spots because I took a bit of a break. Not really intentionally. I was just away for about a week, so I haven't played since then.
Nice shot.
Went on a 30-kilometer hike and did some backcountry camping, so a little bit sore, but I don't think that'll affect the way I play. Or hopefully not. Also, hopefully there's no Joy-Con rust, because I haven't played in a while. This is going to be a tough game to win. Not impossible, but there is someone in our lobby who has like an above 70% win rate. But I don't know where he is in the standings. Maybe 11th or 12th or 13th or something. I'll put a screenshot on screen right now. I think he's better than his rank suggests. Wait, get in? Oh, dang it. I think he's better than his rank suggests just because he hasn't played as many games. Like, all the people around him have hundreds of games played. So I'm going to have to perform really well if I want to win, but I think I can do that. So let's start focusing on the game here. Enough of an intro. Birdies all around, tied for first on a somewhat of a tricky hole 5. I guess it wasn't too difficult. Ooh, okay, on to 4. Headwind and pins the back, so I have to go. I'm just trying to make an educated guess on the power. If there was 0 wind, I'd probably go about full power 5, which on the 3 would be, what is that? Like a little over a quarter plus the wind. So maybe 3.5 power. That's probably what I want. That's my educated guess.
Nice shot.
Was that a good guess? Not really. The problem with some of these greens is like when you're at the top of a hill like this, some of the greens break a lot and some of them don't. I think this is one that doesn't break very much, so honestly I think inside right edge is fine. Okay, yeah, nice. Good birdie there. After a poorly educated guess on the power off the tee. Only Eggman dropping off, so still a 7-way tie for first. Okay, this is interesting. I wonder, do I actually want to go around, or not around, but over the water? I probably don't. But then if I'm going to have to go, this is a bit of a gamble, but I'm going to go over the water.
Nice shot.
High risk, medium reward. Oh no, okay, I'm too far. Shoot. I was thinking maybe if I was on the fairway, the wind would just bend me around this tree. Bruh, that was a terrible. Wait. I can actually go through these trees, bro. Let's go. That's huge. Because normally the trees in front of me are too high. So if I chipped this, it would clip the tree and I'd drop down OB. But I'm going to let the wind carry me onto the green. And I'm just going to go through these trees here. Sit? Okay, that's actually pretty good. Wow. Gotta lock in here, though. I can't give up a birdie by missing my putt. I'm seeing so many pars roll in. Yes, sir. That was a great birdie. Okay, I'm gonna be tied for first. It might actually only be with one other player. Okay, yeah, check that out. Is it 4 players dropping off? 5 players dropping off. Tied for first. Let's go. With Nick, the player who has an above 70% win rate. If I get second in this lobby, I'll be satisfied. If I get first, I would gain a ton of ELO. So let's still stay locked in. We have pin front, so I'm going 7-iron with backspin. I usually do not get a lot of spin on this hole, so I have to give it a lot under full power. I just can't risk being in the bunker, so gotta be aggressive but smart at the same time.
Nice shot.
That should be fine. Okay, that was too much power, and I messed up the wind completely anyway. Another nice birdie, though. Although I just dipped in on the left edge. My putting is, a little suspect at the moment. Although it hasn't failed me yet this game, so we'll just still roll with it. Okay, we got 3-0 wind. Where's the pin? Oh, is it back right or left? Oh no, it's right there. Okay, free eagle, let's go.
Nice shot.
Literally just put your ball in the bunker and go dead aim, and you'll get an eagle. I think I like to go a tick to the right just to play it safe, but dead aim with the correct power is free eagle.
Nice shot.
Am I gonna be in the bunker actually? Okay, interesting, I'm not in the bunker. For some reason I thought it was 0 wind, I always go to the bunker. Oh well, not a big deal. Let's just do a little bit over 2 dots and it'll be fine. And that is exactly why I usually go 1 tick to the right. That's actually crazy. I don't know why I didn't do it there. There's no reason for me not to go a tick to the right. Genuinely, there was actually no reason for me not to go a tick to the right. I don't know why. Bruh. That was a top tier cell right there. That was actually a top tier cell. Holy, what a throw. Ooh, this will be tricky. I think I need it to be more to the right. Because I feel like I should be adjusting here for the wind, but I'm going to hit the tree right above me if I do. Either I accept that I'm going to be to the right, or I try to put some draw on it. I think at this point, if I want any chance at winning, I got to be a little more aggressive, so I'll try to put some draw on this. Just to counteract the wind, and as long as I get my spin, that'll be fine. Okay, not bad. I should have adjusted more to the right off the tee, but I didn't think that far ahead. Because I'm, selling hard. Nice birdie though, so that'll keep me in second. Alright, where we at? I'm at 6 under after 6. Not a bad game, but I'm still 1 down, although 1 out of 3rd as well. Or 1 above 3rd. We got 17, 9, 10. Okay. This one, don't know how much power to go to avoid the launch roll because we do have a bit of a tailwind, obviously.
Nice shot.
Could be okay though. Ooh, bad kick. Ah, sit. Bro, are you kidding me? What the heck is that? Alright, good birdie saved there. Just to, I think Nick got a birdie as well, so keep myself in solo second. Yeah, okay. Good save. Game's not over yet. Although, it looks like this, with strong wind on 9, it's going to be a hard eagle, and then 10. Eh.
Nice shot.
You know what? I've been feeling a bit better about 10 recently. It's always been a difficult eagle for me, but I've made a few recently, so there's definitely a chance. Let's put this down at the end of the fairway, though. See if we can make anything happen. I wonder if I went full power with backspin, would that be too light? Probably not. Holy crap.
Nice shot.
It is insane. Alright, I'm moving into the final hole, 2 down. Okay, solo second still on the table though. So let's try to eagle this, secure solo second. If not, I can still birdie and potentially get solo second, which would be the best case scenario for ELO, of course.
Nice shot.
Get up, get up. Ooh. Bruh, that was close. Shoot. Alright, GG's, you know what? Second, I'm okay with that. That'll still be ELO gain for me, and it was a comfortable 9 under after 9. I'm okay with that. Don't think there's any Joy-Con rust, so that's pretty good. Let's just finish the results here. Second by 1. There's a disconnection. I think Ginger disconnected. So I'll put the results of ELO gain on screen right now, and I will see you guys in game number 2. Game number 2. Ginger loaded back in, so we have a full lobby here. Updated ELO and rank is on screen right now. Let's see. I lost by 2 strokes last game. Crazy Eagle on 9 from Nick. But I think, wasn't there some like almost hole-in-one chance that I almost got? I think maybe it was 4 actually. I have such a poor memory. What I'm trying to say is I am definitely the underdog, but the win's not off the table at all. So starting on 4 here, it's a bit of a tailwind, so I'll do 5 with the backspin here.
Nice shot.
Let's see. Oh. Fringe hop too, so probably no spin. Oh, we got a little bit, that's fine. Actually, you know what? I thought I over-adjusted for the wind, which I kind of did. But if I had light spin all the way, I'm pretty sure my ball would have dipped down towards the hole, so it wasn't too bad. Nice birdie there to kick off round 2. Okay, only 1 par from Eggman, starting this game off 7-way tie for first. And we have a difficult hole 21 with this wind, however... Actually, wait. Okay, let me think for a second, because...
Nice shot.
Pin at the back right is honestly not too difficult of a pin position for this hole, but because the wind is going right to left, it'll make it more difficult. I'm landing on the fairway though, so that'll give me the best chance at whatever I want to do, which is probably not going to be spin. It's weird though, if I adjust properly for the wind, I'll probably land in the rough, but if I under adjust, the green will actually roll me back to the right, so...
Nice shot.
Bruh. I just dug myself into a pretty bad hole. Actually, it's only 1 stroke. It's not that big of a hole, but I still dug myself into a hole on the second hole of the game. Okay, I don't... Alright, I do not want to put this one long, and I also don't want to leave it to the right, so... Maybe I just do that. Just try to get a stress-free birdie here.
Nice shot.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Alright, stress-free birdie, solid birdie after a bit of a mistake. A lapse in concentration last hole, so... Okay, look at that, actually. 2 birdies from players in first, so I'm moving up to third, or sorry, 2 pars. So I'm moving up to third with that birdie. Sadine's a good player, I don't know how good the other guy was, so I'm not sure how likely a comeback's gonna be, but still. It's only 1 stroke. We have a fairly easy hole 1 here.
Nice shot.
If there was 0 wind, you wouldn't need any adjustment. You might want to go 1 tick to the left just to be safe, but given the wind, it's not going to be as easy. I'll probably do a little bit under 3 dots. I think that's too much. Wait, never mind, that was perfect. I just over-adjusted, shoot.
Nice approach.
Okay, Uncle Drew got a par there, so it's a 2-way tie for second. If the game ended here, that'd be better for my rank to be, obviously, to be tied with 1 other player rather than 2. But we still have 5 holes left. I think there's still a lot of chances to come back, so let's just stay locked in here. I think I want a tad under full power on the 7 with backspin.
Nice shot.
Ooh, there's a hole-in-one there. Not sure where they were in the standings. Ooh, could I get in? Get in. Bang. Holy. 360 spin on the merry-go-round before bouncing in. That's beauty. That might put me in first, actually, depending on what... Or tied for first, depending on what Sadine and Deschambeau get. Beauty hole-in-one. Love that. And yes. Okay, so I'm moving up to tied for first.
Nice shot.
I didn't mean to go under full power there. I don't think it'll make a difference. If I'd gone full power and I was closer to the tree, I still think I'd be short of the green. So, won't be too big of a deal. Pins front right. I find this is probably the most difficult eagle on the green here.
Nice shot.
For me, at least, because I can never get backspin. And I also never really get the roll correct. But we'll try it here. I'm not going to go spin. I'm just going to go wedge. Ooh, bruh. Centimeters to the right. Shoot. That's tough because Deschambeau got a chip-in eagle. So, oh, Sedin, bro. Oh, man. One hole after getting a hole in one. I'm dropping back down a third. That's crazy. And Nick got an eagle as well. So I'm right back where we were 2 holes ago. We were in the same position as we are now. I got a hole in one last hole. Imagine getting a hole in one to put yourself in first, then getting a birdie, and then dropping down to third, like on that hole that you got a birdie. It is crazy work. And we have a really difficult hole 6 coming up. Yikes. What do I do here? I literally have no idea. Do I try the strategy? Everybody always goes over here, and then they just spoon it onto the green. I might try that, dude. If I go around, I'm probably getting a par. Maybe not. What if I do this? This is a little crazy, but what if I do this? I didn't mean to red bar it. Okay, I'm gonna have to go spoon anyway. Maybe not. Can I go 3, actually? With the wind, can I go 3? I think I can, actually. Please put my spin on it. Sit. Okay, honestly, this is probably better than where I would have been if I went the normal strategy off the tee, so that's fine. Just got to calculate. Ooh, Duchamp with a par. Okay, if I birdie this, I'll move up to second. I have to birdie this really difficult putt. The question is, does it go left or right at the beginning? I don't know. I have to turn around to read the green. It does. It does go left or right at the beginning. Okay, good to know. And then right to left at the end. So... yes, sir. That was a great birdie. Wow.
Nice birdie.
Okay, yeah. Sedin with the birdie too, so I'm moving up to second. Love that. 2 holes remaining. 1 stroke down. What are they? 13, 18?
Nice shot.
Alright, we got 0 wind, hole 13 here. Let me see if I get my spin. I do not. Okay, I don't know. I usually don't get a lot of backspin on 13, so I should have taken that into account, but pretty sure one square to the right is the perfect aim if you get full backspin. Bruh, I'm dropping down to what, 4th? That's unbelievable.
Nice shot.
Alright, if I want a chance at a win here, I need an albatross because I'm 1 stroke down. And I'm assuming everyone's getting eagles here, so... the only way for a win is if I get a crazy albie here.
Nice shot.
Shoot. I got an eagle. Sedin and Deschambeau both cut birdies. I didn't see Nick's. Where he's at. Okay, he already finished, so I probably got an eagle, which means I am getting second. All right, well, 10 under, second. Tied second, but 2 second place performances this video. That is okay. That should be some decent ranking. I will most definitely be ranking or getting into 1800 ELO. I'll put the results on screen right now. And if you enjoyed that video, do hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next video.